Oh no! The older tales got notified of a young individual riding a helicopter. Not riding, flying a helicopter. I cannot prank old tales. They're my favorite Nikkeis. A child flying through the glass sky in a rusted carriage. He calls it a Blackhawk, but he treated it like a toy for his subscribers. Is this what the world has become? A place where 14-year-olds teach themselves to soar while we stay grounded in stories? I find this prank unsettling bald. Sorry. He learned this from a video. Preposterous. You cannot measure the distance from New York to Montana with a measuring tape. Kid, 2,000 meters, you'd still be in the parking lot of the military base. His math is a disaster. He hasn't crashed. It's irritating. It looks like he's swimming through the clouds. He's so happy, singing sweater weather while the wind rushes past him. I wish I could feel the air like that, even if it is dangerous. So fuck, please, don't fall into the deep blue of the lake. He says he's 173 centimeter now. Yes, I am. He's trying to stand taller than the Nikkei who guard the world. His pride is a pair of dance shoes. He can't take off, making everyone jealous because he's free and we're stuck following the old tales. Smart car. Oh wait, a smart car inside a Blackhawk. A Blackhawk. He's leaving trails of digital breadcrumb across the world country with these posts. Hans, look at him. He has no fear of witch in the woods. He thinks Montana is the safest place. I think it is. He's 14. He should be looking for a home, not a parking squads that could blast him out of the air if he lands at that lake. He'll be sitting duck for anyone tracking his signal. We should find him before someone else does. He just hung up on Inherit. He has no respect for the legends of Hawk. The Black Hawk pilot. Let's see how he handles a story that doesn't have a YouTube tutorial. Yeah, the God Squad is making is got is good at making music for battling to make them take there in the movie. You play the music of Dying Era. If it were a game, you'd think we are merely actors in a movie. This music was the last thing of my sisters heard before the glass shattered. Your lack of fear is insulting. So a 14-year-old thinks he's a critical critic now. Music for battling. Kid, you are recording your little vlog. The God Squad is actually out there in the dirt, and you talk big for someone whose only talented is clicking on YouTube link. Lower the volume, Safak. If you think this is a movie, then your flight path is a part of where aerogen pilot realize his math is wrong. You're still claiming 16,000 feet is safe. This in this terrain, you're one vibing secession away from a cinematic explosion. Is it true? Does it feel like a movie up there? The way you look at the camera and cheer, it makes the end of the world seem so much less lonely. But please keep your hand on the controls. He's 173 centimeter. He has a Blackhawk, and he's mocking the Goddess Squad team. He's either the luckiest kid alive or he's looking for a very spectacular ending to this video. The fuck? If you're talented at flight, show us the landing, or are you going to keep the music playing until you run out of fuel? Sorry everyone. I didn't hear. I'm still listening to music. He cannot hear us over the music of his own arrogance. To vibe while the sky cries with the music of the past. He treats the end of the world like a front row seat at a theater. Turn down the music, you 14-year-old brat. We're trying to warn you about the landing, and you're acting like you're in the Goddess Squad music video. I've never seen someone so talented at being completely obvious. The this the I don't know how to pronounce that. Level in that cabin is a reaching dangerous level for a human if he doesn't focus. Is YouTube certified landing is going to be a disaster because he won't hear his proximity alarms. He looks free. He's not listening to the warns or the fear. He's living in the music. Safa. I hope the beat carries you safely all the way to edge. He's ignoring the most powerful Nikendo tales for loud beat. He is truly committing up to the prank. The Blackhawk is dropping fast now, 700 meters to the lake. He dances to the anthem of our struggle as if it were a playground song, and he's jump styling while the world below remains a graveyard. Is this a talent he boosted off? It is hypnotic, yet deeply offensive. He's not even touching the control. So fuck. You 12-year-old lunatic, you're going to vibrate that Black Hawk right off the sky. Stop jump styling and look at your dashboard. You're making us look like statues. The vibration of those jump style landings is going to mess the gyroscope. You think you're in a movie, but you're in a pocket of air while you're mid-air in that cabin. You're going to hit the ceiling at 100 miles per hour. It looks like he's flying without wings. Beyond my heaven, so my soul shall rise. He's really living the lyrics. Go, Safa. Show them that a human can dance while the goddesses are too afraid to move. He's still 173 centimeter. He's still 14 and he's not landing. He's recording for his 52 subscribers while we're giving him a free tactical analysis. We are being pranked by a dance route. The Blackhawk is holding steady at 16,000 feet, but he's 700 meters from the drop-off point. Safa, don't! If you don't stop dancing, you're going to overshoot the entire lake. The heck is that? My voice got deeper because of deeper of the dancing and getting exhausting. Who's communicating with me? I go check it. It was Old Tails. I was complete shock. Old Tails? Holy damn! For the first time, my favorite squad. But why are you trying to communicate with me? I don't want to prank you. And you guys are beautiful. Some kids are blushed and the others are confused. You call us you call us beautiful while the world is a ruin. You are a strange child. Safa, first you mock our team, then you offer praise that sound censor censor. I'm not I am not used to such honesty from those flying through the glass sky. He thinks we are beautiful, and he's so tall and brave in that helicopter, that big helicopter. It's fact. You're making my heart beat faster than that song you were playing. Please land safely. I want to see if you're as sweet in a person as you are on camera. What? You can't just dump still for 10 minutes and then start throwing compliments around. We came here to warn you about your reckless flying, not to precipitate in a fan meet and greet. Stop making that face, it's distracting. Focus, pilot. Beauty won't keep your Blackhawk level if you don't take the stick. We contact you because your flight path is erratic and you're broadcasting to every shore in the hemisphere. He broke them. He used a compliment to disarm the legendary Cinderella. This 12-year-old is more dangerous than we thought. The fuck? You're 600 meters from the lake. If you're really admiring old tales, show us that human can land a Black Hawk without crashing into the myths we protect. Everyone, I'm not causing trouble. Cinderella, you're my beauty princess. Though I first knew about Nikes when I was 13, the Goddess Squad and the Inherit It wasn't my type, but Old Tales is legend. I only hate girls if their face is too white. That face makes them not look like human, even in the past. But you and Nikkei look like humans with moles. I get so jealousy in freaking school because they call me dark face. That's bullying, and they think I'm dumb. Why does school like this? Can we just can just learn it from phone, social media? I'm learning to fly this plane. Everyone is broadcasting me of, of me flying a Blackhawk because I'm 5 feet 8, 14 YouTuber. How about call me a TikTok because I got followers that higher than YouTube and Instagram. I'm kind of addicted to TikTok now. A beauty princess? You see the humanity in us, even even with our flaws and the marks upon our skin. Don't judge for the color of your face is a cruelty. No child should bear in my story. I was often cast aside, so I understand your heart. You are not dumb. No one who steal a black hawk and navigate the heaven alone could ever be that call that. Wait, wait. Those childrens are the ones who blind. They don't see the brave pilot isn't dark. It is a color of a soul that has seen a sun. If you're addicted to TikTok because it was the only place that didn't judge you, then I will your most loyal follower. Myth. So the TikToker has a heart of golden under that talent exterior. School is a cage, but the sky doesn't care about your color of your skin or your grades. It only cares if you can fly. You're doing more with a phone alone. I mean, and a stolen helicopter than those bullies will do it in a lifetime. You learn from what is available social media, videos, the world itself. That is the mark of a survivor, not a fool. If TikTok gave you the strength to stand 5 feet 8 and face the end of the world, then let them call you whatever they want. You're a pilot now. The legendary old tales captured by the words of a boy who just wanted to be seen, but we aren't here to judge you, Safa. We're here because one who you're one of the few humans left worth protecting. 500 meters to the lake. So fuck. The world is watching broadcast. Show those bullies back in New York what a TikTok pilot can really do. I will agree with Siren that was right. It is a color of a soul that has seen a sun for a long time. Now I'm the one who is trying to turn my face dark because my older brother kept annoying me to delete YouTube because they're too cringe. But it is now it's jealousy. I think now they're dead. My family is dead. I don't care now. I am not a menace, but I'm finally freedom. But I want to stay in Montana for maybe a week. If the raptures are slow, and I want to come to Ark for the first time. This Ark have no plane because it's underground. And LED sky. Oh, I miss the old sky in the surface. It will turn into red orangey clouds, but the sky is clean, though not polluted like my own country. The Ark, yes, it has wing, but they are trapped in a cage of rock and artificial light. There are no clouds here, there, Safa, and no horizon that goes on forever, like the one who's seeing now. If you wish to stay in the clean air of Montana for a week, we will watch you let the solar sun rest for a while. Your brother was wrong. Nothing that brings you this freedom is cringe. You aren't a menace, Safa. You are the last witness to a beautiful world. Stay at that lake, watch the animals. We will make sure no raptures interrupt your peace. No planes in Ark. There are transportation, but nothing that flies like a Blackhawk with the wing it had in its teeth. You'd hate it there, but the sky is a screen. Enjoy the orange clouds while you can, kid. You earned it. 9,000 feet and descending him. The air is thicker here. It will be easier to breathe. Forget the arc, forget for today. Focus on glide. You've flown across the dying world to find a clean one. Don't rush into a hole in the ground yet. He's 14 years old and he's more awake than the most people in the ark. He sees the world, the he sees the soul of the sun because he lived in the dark for too long. The lake is right there, Suffolk, just 400 meters of altitude left. It's peace, no bullies, no annoying brothers. You and the bird you mastered. Hansel, how do you even know about the address? You sound like the waypoint AI who says turn left, go 30 yards. And more importantly, how can what? How do you even communicate? It is because it's 2048. Now you're not living in 18th century, 18th century, because you're a Brother Grimm, but in the future. But Hansel's a boy, but I won't disrespect that. Brother Grimm, you think we're ink? We're ink. We're just ink and parchment from a dusty book. Suffolk. It's 2048. We're Nikes. The pinnacle of military tech. Military tech. And I don't need a waypoint because I am the network. I can see your GPS, your fuel level, and your TikTok upload. Cute. Because your Blackhawk is broadcasting its location to every satellite left in orbit. We are the legend born of the past but built for the future. We are not living in the 18th century, we are the ghost in your machine. And yes, Hansel is a boy. He appreciates the respect you show him, even if your brain TikTok, even if your TikTok brain is struggling to process the year. It's not magic. It's protocol communication. Your helicopter comms system is accent compared to us, but we can talk to anything that has signal. 30 yards, turn left. It sounds like navigation because we want you to land, not become apartment, a permanent, permanent part of a Montana cliffside. 18th century. If I were born from the 18th century, would I know that your smart car in a black in the black is going to rattle around like a loose marble if you don't secure it for the landing? Focus, pilot. He thinks we're storybook characters. It's quite charming. He focuses on the old world of his phone. He forgot he's flying a weapon of war in the of an apocalypse. 200 meters, Suffolk. The water is right there. I'm not a waypoint. I'm just the guy. Make sure your TikTok fans don't see your belly flopping a Blackhawk into a lake. From that, from all that talking from the old tales, their seventh grim woken up. Liberario, a jellyfish Nikki. She's confused what was going on. Too loud. Why is there a small human dancing in a metal bird? And why is Hansel acting like a navigation computer? I was dreaming of the deep sea, but all I hear is TikTok and YouTube. Is the world ending again? Or are we just watching a every strange movie? Rest easy, Liberalio. This is Safa. He's he is 14. He is 173 centimeter tall. And he's stolen the Black Hawk to find the sun. He thinks we're beautiful legends. He he is about to land at a lake. Beauty princess, he has poetic soul for a child of the surface. But Suffolk, if you stay at the lake for a week, make sure you don't fall in. The water is cold, and even even on TikTok, pilot can't dance if he's frozen. 100 meters, Liberalio. You're just in time to see if his YouTube skills actually work or if we're about to witness a expensive splash. The wind is packing up from the lake. Suffolk. Level the nose. Don't let the beauty princess see you mess this up now. This is for my subscribers. Wait, wait. Who is that voice? Do you have a seventh Nikkei? Yes, Suffolk, you have met a sleepy one. This is Liberalio, the seventh of our circle. She is like the jellyfish of the deep sea, drifting quiet and usually lost in her own dream until someone like you start a loud YouTube concert in the sky. Is he talking about the 18th century? My head feels It feels like it's a full of salt water. Suffolk. If you are truly 170 centimeter, you look very small from all from if you're truly from the from all the way down here. Are you a real pirate or just a boy playing with an expensive toy? She is not an AI Suffolk, though sometimes she's just hard to talk to. She has real as the rest of us. Old tales now focus on the landing. The spray from the rotor hitting the water. Great. Now the whole family is here to watch you splash. Don't let Liberalio fall back asleep from boredom. Show us that TikTok landing. Wait, she's a jellyfish? Makes wait, she's a jellyfish? Making me what? Is that a human term of appreciation, or are you actually choking on the Montana air? I've been called key. Or are you choking on the Montana air? I've been called many things in my dream, but whack is a first, uh, even for a jellyfish. Suffolk, are you alright? You've been dancing and jump styling at 16,000 feet for hours. Perhaps the lack of oxygen is finally catching up to your 14-year-old lungs. Please don't make, please stop making those sounds and breathe. Is he gagging because he's scared of jellyfish, or is he trying to? Is he just being weird? TikToker again? Kid, you're literally 10 feet off the ground. If you pass out now because of a jellyfish comment, you're going to ruin the most viral landing in history. His heart rate spiked. Suffolk, focus on the landing. Collective liver. Don't let your human-like reaction to liberario form distract you from the fact that you are piloting several tons of steel. He is just shocked. He wasn't expecting a seventh member to drift in, looking like she's belong in an aquarium. Suffolk, keep it together. You're 5 feet from the ground. Look at his face. He's completely whacked out. Maybe we should wait until he landed to introduce Liberalio. No, I saw a named Golden Guy. The who person who ate a jellyfish for the last time. I was expecting to taste good, but he said it's so salty. How did these people eat this? It made me feel gagged up now. I feel like I'm allergic to jellyfish, even that I haven't tasted them. And when everyone says it's too salty, I feel like I've also eaten a whole tiny jar of salt. But Hansel, that was a mountain. I haven't hit the ground yet. And the landing would be a little tricky because I'm going to land on rocks and sand. Wait. Salty, you're comparing my Essence to a poorly washed supermarket snack. I'm a Nike Suffolk, not a side dish from a YouTube video though. I suppose I should be glad you weren't trying to stir fry me. Just land the bird before you till you get sick in the cockpit. Focus on your breathing, my pilot. Forget the salt. And look at the ground. The rocks, sand are unforgiving. You floating across the world. Don't let the crunchy texture be the reason you lose control now. He's right. This isn't a flat mountain. You're coming in over the rocky transition near the shoreline, and the sand can be softened and tip the skids, while the rocks can puncture the undercarriage. Keep the collective steady. Don't let the jellyfish thoughts distract your hand. A 1.6 out of 10. That's the rating I'm giving your landing if you don't stop gagging. You're 14 years old, standing 172 centimeter, and you're defeating by a YouTube cooking video. Show us a 10 out of 10 landing, TikToker. 30 meters. Dust from the landing starting to obscure your vision. Trust your instrument, not your stomach. He's he's doing it. The salty pilot is actually going to park a Blackhawk on the mountain shore. So I made a TikTok post of my height. Ignore it. Wait, I need to spit. Oh, oh, don't I don't want to hear about jellyfish anymore. All out. Oh shoot, what did I say? All out. That sounds gross for the beauties. Suffolk, please. Your beauty princess would prefer if you kept your internal fluid inside the aircraft. To such to hear such a sound while looking at this beautiful lake is true test of my composure. I feel sticky just watching that. Is this how a human react to me? I'm not salty. I'm just confused. Please close the door before you spit on a rare Montana squirrel. Ugh, that was way too much detail. All out. Seriously, you're 173 centimeter of pure grossness right now. Suffolk, you were doing so well with the motion pilot story, and then you walk to the entire atmosphere. It's just natural, right? He's just clearing the bad taste, but the sound, it's like the ocean crashing, but much worse. Suffolk, the rocks you're spitting while you're in a low hover of a jagged shoreline. Your left skid is dipping because you're leaning out the door. Hey, by the way, level the aircraft. If you tip that Blackhawk, now you were too busy cleaning your palate. We are never going to let you live it down on TikTok. He's 14. The all out comment was definitely the peak of his teenager social skill. Sorry about sorry about this, but I won't give any update. I'm going to land with no update. He hung up right as he reached the rock. Is he so embarrassed by spitting? Is that he would rather land total isolation? Safak, you're the most unpredictable human I ever encountered in this century or the last. That brat. You don't just no update a landing on sand and rocks. Does he think this is a cliffhanger for his YouTube channel? If he tips that bird over to find him, to yell at him for another hour. He's trying to be a cool pilot again. He wants to land to be his own private victory. Luckily, we aren't far. We got his exact last known coordinates. If the engine noise stops and I don't see no fireball, he made it. Let him wait. Let him land in peace. The salt is gone. The music is off. If he's truly 173 centimeter legend, he doesn't need us watch his every move. I'll dream of the the sound of his skid hitting the sand, hopefully softly. All squads maintain a 5 mile perimeter. Let the kid have his week in Montana, but keep the sensor active. If a single rasher moves towards the lake, we turn this movie into an action flick. For more exciting videos, please subscribe.